Hello friends, welcome you all. Today in this video we will discuss about for loop. I already have created a class named for loop, and in the main method I'll be executing our code. So here the first thing to understand is that why we need loop. So the answer is that we need to reduce the repetition and redundancy of the code. That's why we use for loop. So let's understand this. If I want to print a word welcome 1000 times, let's say I want CISO and I want to print out welcome 1000 times. So what do I need? I need to repeat this code 1000 times like that. So I will be just typing this CISO welcome 1000 times, then only I will getting the welcome word in our console 1000 times, right? So but it will be a very lengthy process of like writing the code of simple line for 1000 times. So what's the way so that we can reduce this coding? That's the for loop is the solution for that. We can use for loop, and the syntax for the for loop is for parenthesis and the curly braces. Here we need to mention two things in the parenthesis and curly braces. In curly braces we need to tell that we want to do this work, we want to print a welcome word over there, and in a parenthesis we need to mention the range, the from where we want to stand up, we want to start and up to where we will be ending the printing, or executing our code. Like here I will mention like int I equals to I want to start from 1, and then semicolon, and I smaller than or equals to, let's say, 1000. So I want to print up to 1000, like I want to type print out the welcome up to 1000 times, and then I need I equals to I plus 1. Every time I want my I to be like iterative, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 up to 1000. So this I equals to I plus 1, I simply can represent it I plus plus. There is no difference between I equals to I plus 1 or I plus plus. So here generally what we just represent this variable name by I, because it means iterative. And in for loop generally it's a good way, good practice to represent the int variable into data type by using the I variable name. So if I will save the code and run this code now, so it will be printing the welcome word 1000 time in console. I think you guys can see it has printed welcome 1000 time. So that's how by using this two-line code we can reduce the times of writing of simple line in for getting one simple word as welcome in our console for like 1000 time. We do not need to repeat this code in writing so many times. We just can simply use for loop and we can get the printout of welcome. Or instead of welcome, if we want to change something, like I just want to change hello, and if I save and run this code, it is very simple to to get. You can see the console is just printing hello 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 1000 times. So it's very simple just to make the changes over here and get the desired output from there. So this is the basic syntax and use for the for loop. Let's understand one more thing I just want to mention over here. um, I want to use if condition inside the for loop. Let's say we want to print 1 2 3 4 5 and so on, numbers up to 20, and other than that between like here I just want to skip few numbers. I want to skip 4, I want to skip 7, I want to skip 15. These number I want to skip from the series. So how to do that? Let's use for loop first. In for loop we need to give the body that we want to print. That I want to print what? I want to print the number. Let's say the number is I want to print, and here I want int I equals to, I want to start from 1 and semicolon, and up to where I want to take the series. I want to take the series up to smaller than or equal to 20, and then again I just want to do I plus plus iterative way. So let's save this code and run it and see what is there in console. So in console you can see it is 1 to 20, right? There is no number that gets skipped from here. So now let's change the code now, how to skip these three numbers out of the console. Here we can use if condition. We need a condition and a body for if. In if statement, if we will say double equals to 4, and in the body if I'll write continue and semicolon, and then I save the code and execute it. So you can see in console the 4 will get skipped. After 3 there is no 4 up to 5, right? So let's do one more thing. Here I want to use this pipe delimiter. This means the or, this will represent or function. And if I say I double equals 7, and let's say one more time we use pipe delimiter or function, and I say I double equals 15. So what this condition will do now, it will skip all the three numbers, like it will skip 4, 7 and 15, and it will continue with the coding. Means it will skip all these number and it will continue with printing of other number, not these three numbers. If somehow I becomes if in this loop I become 4, then what it will do, it will just go to back to the code, and it will check it will do I plus plus, and it will be doing I equals to 5, and it will come here I is not equals to uh, eh, these three numbers, then it will be printing that number. When it will not match here, it will print that number only. If it match in these three condition, it will not print that particular number. So let's save this and execute it. So let's try to check the console again. Here you can see that there is no 4 and there is no 7 and there is no 15. So all the three number get skipped over here. So that's was today's main point to represent about how to skip the numbers in for loop by using if condition, and how to use even for loop to reduce the code repetition and redundancy. So thank you very much guys for watching the video. Hope to see you soon back. Thank you very much.